Hey guys, so today I thought it would be fun to do a little 2017 reading challenge update. We are pretty much exactly halfway through the year, so I thought it'd be a good time to kind of look back on the goals I'd set for myself and to see the progress I've made and how much harder I have to work in the next coming months. I thought I was doing really well, but then when I sat down with all of these stats, I realized I'm not doing as great as I thought I was. So yeah, without further ado, let's make this video nice and quick and just give you guys an update on how my 2017 reading is going. So the biggest goal that I set for myself was to read 80 books. I am currently 35, so according to Goodreads, I'm like one book behind, but pretty much on track because I'm almost finished with the one that I'm reading. So I plan to read at least 80. 100 would make me happy because I have so many on my TBR and I have so many books that I really want to read, but without overwhelming myself too much, I think I can manage this. This year I did decide to partake in the 2017 PopSugar reading challenge. If you don't know what that is, it is just a reading challenge. This one has 40 with an advanced section, which I am not counting, so I will leave a link down below if you are interested in that challenge. It's not too late, it runs all year. So like I said, there are 40 challenges, and so far I've only accomplished 16 of them. I know. I thought I'd accomplished less, and when I was going through and filling in all of the books that I've read so far, I was excited to see that I have reached almost the halfway point, and I do have books planned to fill in a lot of the other ones. So books that are on my Summer TBR, or books that I want to read in the fall, or just in this year in general, I do have to fill in those slots. So if I don't reach 40, I would be really happy to at least get 35, because there are some that I don't know which book I would read for. So if I can get majority of them, I would feel accomplished. At the beginning of the year, I did also post a video of 17 books that I want to read in 2017. I will leave that linked in the description in case you missed it. So of those 17 books, I've only read 3 of them. I think it was City of Bones, Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn, I think was on that list, and The Tattooed Heart by Michael Grant. I think those were the 3, and they are the only 3 that I've read. But like I said, I do have books that are on this list that I'm planning to read over the summer, like Bad Blood by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, Dr. Sleep by Stephen King I'm going to read in October. So I kind of have a plan for getting through these books, but I still have quite a few left to read. I wanted to focus this year on reading more new releases and keeping up with the trends, and I think I'm kind of doing that. I have read more debut novels or debut authors than I originally have. I am getting back into reading books and reviewing them and receiving books for review. So that was a goal. I wanted to finish more series. I'm not doing too well with that. But I am rereading more books in an effort to finish said series. So I feel like I'm kind of accomplishing this goal. At the end of the year, I'd like to have finished 10 series. I think right now I'm only at 1, and that's a graphic novel series. 2. So a fifth of the way there for halfway through the year. That's alright. So one of the biggest goals that I'd set for myself in the year was surrounding my own TBR list. So if you follow me on Goodreads, or if you have me as a friend on Goodreads, again, linked down below, I have a shelf for books that I own and haven't read, and a separate shelf for books that I own and I have read. So at my house, I do separate them by read and unread, but I like to have Goodreads to track and see the numbers and how it's doing. So my goal was to have that number as less than 100, no matter what it took me to get there, whether I read that many or I unhauled a bunch, wanted it to be under 100. So on January 1st, I had 193, so I thought that was realistic. I thought between reading and unhauling 100 books, I could manage it. As of today, as of right now, that number is 204. So even though I've read 35 books, I have bought a lot more than I thought I did, and I have more than half of the books to get rid of. So if I read a lot more books, about 105, and I don't buy any more for the rest of the year, I should be fine, but I don't see that happening. So I have to come to terms with that and try and readjust my goal, maybe like 150, or unhaul a lot of books, which I don't want to do. So yeah, that's stressful because that was like my biggest goal of the year, and it's not doing too well, but I don't know. I do have a couple books that I might unhaul. I've mentioned, like in my Summer TBR, I have books that if I don't read, I'll unhaul, and then in my 17 books I want to read, if I don't read those, I'm gonna unhaul them. So it is very overwhelming and it does seem a little unrealistic, but under 150 I think I'd be happy. But I just have to stop hoarding and start reading. So like I said, this video is going to be nice, short, and sweet. Those were all of the goals that I wanted to update you on. I think for the rest of the year, I just want to focus on getting my reading challenge accomplished. So I have about 45 more books to go, and I can think of a lot more than 45 books that I want to read in the year. So hopefully that means I'll surpass that goal. But I also want to focus on getting my own TBR down. I don't know how I'm going to manage that, but hopefully I can. But I feel like I'm finally getting my flow back and I have control. So I made like a life binder and I'm getting everything back into my own control. So I want to get back to posting here twice a week, and I want to get back to reviewing books on my blog. So I have big plans and big expectations, but I'm really excited. So I really appreciate you guys sitting down and going through this journey with me and being patient while I got my shit together. But yes, I am back, I am present, and I'm really excited for everything that I have planned. So hopefully you guys are too. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.